And it's just
so
much.
The shenanigans were just beyond. There's just nothing realistic whatsoever about.
It's just too much. So before, and this is the dirty part of Iowa. Iowa, you're dirty. This is the dirty part of Iowa. It's over when the fat lady sings, right?
I guess. Okay.
So.
Thank you all so much. Wow. What a night. An unbelievable night. What a great campaign. This has been an incredible honor to campaign across Iowa with so many of you to make the case for the kind of future we want for the Democratic Party and for the United States of America.
Does that here? Let me get to the end of this thing. You guys got to hear what she says at the end. It's very difficult. Is she tone deaf?
She needs a better You know what? She needs a feedback thing in her earpiece.
Right.
So the louder she get, it should go up exponentially.
Okay.
So it's normally an amplifier.
Right.
If I holler into a microphone with 30 decibels.
Right.
And let's say it amplifies it double.
Okay.
So it comes out 60 decibels.
Okay.
Now, if I were to somehow scream 60 decibels, it should come out 120.
Correct.
Because it doubles. What I think hers should do is go up exponential. So if she's talking at a 10 decibel level, maybe it comes out 20. If she goes up to 20, it should go up to 40.
Oh,
and if she goes to 40, it should be 160.
Yeah, way out there.
You know what 160 is? That's the Saturn rocket.
I will keep standing up for you.
Oh, that sounds like a Saturn rocket.
I will keep fighting for you. I will always work to achieve the America that I believe in, where the promise of that dream that we hold out to our children and our grandchildren never fades, but inspires generations to come. Join me. Let's go win the nomination. Thank you all, and God bless you.
We're going to go on to New Hampshire, and Arizona, and Ohio, and Michigan.
The America, not the American dream, by the way. She didn't say the American dream. She said the America I believe in.
I was going to say, I didn't want to interrupt her because that would be rude. But yeah, I mean, I was like, what? Listen to the actual words she's using. Man, it's scary. Because we know now that the America she believes in turns a blind eye to stealing of not just, petty theft.
Right.
Election fraud is a felony.
Yeah.
And do you know how important it is? Without fair and uncorrupt, or whatever word I'm looking for, elections, we don't have a democracy.
Fair and honest, right. Fair and honest.
Without fair and honest elections, we don't have a democracy.
No.
We have what they have in North Korea, because they do have elections there.
Oh, absolutely.
And he wins 99.9% of the vote. And the other 0.01%, they go get executed.
Right.
And that, might as well do that.
You know,
you don't have to do that here if you could steal it.
You know, Kim Jong-un, his father, Kim Jong-il.
Right.
He went and played golf one time in his whole life. He played golf.
Was it 18 holes?
It was
probably 18 or 9 holes. Probably 18
well, of course. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's 18 holes.
Mm-hmm, right.
So it was a par 72.
Okay.
Okay. So 36 tries per hole. Sorry.
Whoa, wait, what?
36.
Sounds like a Tom and Jerry.
36 tries per 9 holes.
Okay.
So you get to swing the club 36 times for every 9 holes. So if you play 18 holes, you're allowed 72 swings out of 18 holes.
If you hit par every time.
If you hit par, and that's the standard. If you're under, you're great. If you're over, you ain't so great.
Okay.
That's about it.
All right.
He played golf one time in his whole life. His father, Kim Jong-il. And 18.
18 what?
That was his score.
18? He scored an 18.
They said there were witnesses.
There were witnesses?
And he said that the sport bored him, and so he didn't feel like playing.
It's too easy to just knock it right
That's
into
what
the
he
hole.
said. That's what he said.
Well, you know what? That's how you become president. You knock that ball in the hole 18 times in a row. How could you deny him the presidency?
He's got to be our leader.
Yes,
he's the
the
chosen.
dear-
He's the chosen one.
The dear leader. Yes.
So, Bill Maher kind of spills the beans a little bit on Hillary.
Uh-oh. Is he starting to get fed up with her? He was such a cheerleader for the Clintons.
Well, and he's voicing his frustrations now.
Oh, so he's just frustrated that she's not living up to what he believes she can do.
Yeah.
Because he knows how great she is.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a thrill up his leg, does he?
Oh, he does.
Oh, boy.
Oh, he does.
Oh, no.
On Bill Maher's show on HBO that I don't know if anybody watches anymore, but
Well, when I used to have HBO, I used to watch it for the morbid curiosity factor.
okay. Yeah. I'm when they say Bill Maher on HBO, I'm like, what HBO? Home box office? Is it
calls
really,
it that?
is it really still around?
Yeah.
What do they do?
It's not like MTV. They got movies.
Oh, it's not like MTV?
It's not. It's a little worse than it used to
Music,
be.
television?
Well, back in the day, it was movie after movie after movie. There was nothing in between. Now they have a lot more shows.
Right. Well, and The Sopranos, was that on HBO?
Either that or Showtime, one or the other. Showtime and HBO, they both do the same thing.
Okay, so here's Bill Maher on his TV show giving a little monologue to his crowd as he starts and kicks this off. This was right after Iowa.
Okay. You have it?
Yes.
But Hillary and Bernie now fought to a dead-even tie.
Dead even tie. Yeah.
Bernie
Coin
was
flips.
30 points behind, a dead-even tie, basically. I just think Hillary, I love her, but just not good at this. Just not good at camp. I mean, in 2008, she lost to a black man with a Muslim name. Now she's losing to a 74-year-old Jewish socialist. I mean, Hillary, we're making this as easy as we can for you, but
Yikes.
you're going to have to help a little. You have to help a little. Now, Hillary's camp says that's unfair because Bernie has an advantage. People actually like him.
Why?
But, you know, you got to admit, Sanders having a big win there. Now, I mean, a tie there. Now he's going to have a big win in New Hampshire. A tie and a win in the first two go a long way to addressing the electability issue. I mean, forever, Bernie's been like the guy who the girl dates but doesn't marry. I love him, but he can't win is the political version of he gives me great orgasms, but he doesn't have a job.
That is not a good analogy
That's all
at all.
question now.
I was going to say I would have thought a good analogy for Bernie Sanders was that he's in the friend zone. He's that guy that hangs out with the girl because he really wants to go out with her. But she just totally forget about it.
She's super hot. She's super cool, and that's what he wants. But she's like, oh, yeah, it's my friend Bernie. Hey, Bernie, you coming with us?
And then when he finally makes the move, she goes, wait, I don't want to ruin our friendship.
Or she's like, Bernie, what are you doing?
We're friends. I don't want to ruin our friendship. We have such a good friendship.
You know what, Bernie? This will just ruin it.
And that's when Bernie goes, man, blank you, blank him.
Oh, Bernie, I've never seen this side of you.
That's because the only reason I was in this thing was because whatever.
Well, then maybe we shouldn't be friends.
I thought you were different.
I did think you were different.
Oh, man.
Woo! Hey, so did you hear about Chelsea? She already called the election.
Oh, I thought she was the one Bernie was giving orgasms to.
Whoa!
Oh, I mean, I'm just quoting Bill Maher.
Right. Well, apparently the media is treating Chelsea Clinton.
You should have said yes because she accidentally
called the presidency.
That's equivalent to her being in bed and calling the wrong name out.
Oh.
We are so... This used to be a family show. I'm sorry.
Wow, the FCC's coming down hard.
Either that or all the grandparents and grandmothers out there.
So no, but wow.
She called out the wrong name.
Well, apparently the Clintons are pulling out their daughter.
Did you say pulling out?
their daughter
Okay.
to hit the trail and start stumping for her mom,
Okay.
which
I mean, I've never seen her do a stump speech. I'm wondering is it any good?
do kids do that for their parents? I mean, don't get me wrong. Trump pulled his son up, Junior, to the podium for
True.
10 seconds.
What about the daughter? Dude, he's dragging her around.
his daughter?
Yeah, Trump is.
Okay, but
Like, hey, check her out. Check her out, people. Oh, by the way, you can vote for me.
she's hot, right?
She's
right?
hot.
Yeah.
She's hot.
Okay, never mind. So, but she's not doing entire campaign speeches to a room.
She's
of
not,
people.
but doesn't she was a Fox News contributor or something, or she was actually working for a news channel for a while, and she may still be. So she knows how to get in front of a microphone.
Well, if she then I would certainly say she may be qualified to give an entire speech if she wanted.
Yeah, and there's a difference. There's a huge difference between a stump speech and just being a pundit in front of a microphone, because that's the difference between Sarah Palin and Charles, what's his name? Krauthammer?
Oh yeah, Charles Krauthammer.
Is it Charles?
Yeah.
I didn't know what his first name was.
Charles.
Krauthammer, he's never given a stump speech.
No.
But he's brilliant when he starts giving his opinion on whatever, right? Palin, when she starts talking about stuff and giving her opinion on it,
It's unscripted. If
yeah,
it's unscripted.
it doesn't sound too good. But when it comes to a stump speech, she's usually pretty good, barring what we just heard of her endorsement of Trump. That was a little bit scary. But when she's well-rehearsed and she's ready to go and she's stumped for herself and for McCain,
Right.
she was really good.
Right.
So my question is Chelsea a stumper or is she just a pundit? Or both? Could she do both?
Okay, here's 13 seconds of Chelsea.
Okay.
We also need to strip away the immunity that Senator Sanders, I hope not President Sanders, that Senator Sanders voted.
But she had to keep repeating it. Like, no, you did. These are not the droids you're looking for. That's what it was.
You're not looking for these.
These are not the droids you're looking for. Yes.
She
tried
is
the
now being
Jedi mind trick.
You will never see her again. She is now out in the woodshed, currently under a log.
Wait, what?
A giant redwood log.
What?
Huge giant. She's been buried.
In the woodshed.
Oh, if
She's
you
in
see
the
her,
cellar locked up.
Oh, how do you have this child? I call her a child because she hasn't done anything. She collects a $750,000 paycheck for doing nothing.
For being the daughter of... You know what I'm telling you right now, poor people... This is what infuriates today's millennial. They really do. It really does. To hear about... It's funny because they're okay with Kim Kardashian and they're okay with Paris Hilton, but then when it comes to the Trumps,
right?
The Trump Juniors, I mean, the Ivanka Trump and all the children of the billionaires and stuff like that, it really irritates them. And Chelsea Clinton is your typical trust fund baby.
Oh, by the way, there's a video I put up where a guy went to Iowa to a anti-billionaire rally.
Wait, Trump went?
A reporter.
Okay.
For a Sanders anti-billionaire rally.
Okay.
And he went around and talked to all the Sanders people. And it's amazing. All of a sudden, he turns the script on and he said, by the way, do you know there's 3 billionaires supporting Sanders?
Okay.
And they're like, what? What? No, he wouldn't.
He wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that.
So Sanders comes out and says, hey.
Can you do his accent? I don't know if I'll, because it's like that New Yorker, Brooklyn-ish kind of.
It's like that Cary Grant accent. Where does it come from? How do you do that? Where does it?
Cary Grant speaks like that?
Yeah, it's like JFK. He's got that weird.
He definitely sounds like Larry David.
And he looks like him too.
Yeah, definitely.
A little bit heavier set than Larry David. Larry David's more anorexic.
A little bit, yeah.
But so